They're about 70%.
How many?
About 70.
I say
Have you
80.
lost your f***ing mind?
I say 80.
There are two beautiful black women in front of me that literally just said that 80% of black men are gay.
Even if you project numbers, right, it's really like 3 to 5% that may be gay, right? If you try to go hard and you try to say that, oh, where there's a whole bunch of people in download, it only gets up to close to 7%.
I don't know why he entertained them after they gave those percentages. That was ridiculous. I just would have cut it off right then and there, because y'all playing in your ass. And then she sat up there and said 50% are out, and like the side and
I want to talk about. So I see this narrative being pushed on social media often, and it pisses me off. But maybe you women could give me some knowledge on this. Do you feel that a majority of black men are gay?
A lot of them.
Did you really just say that, Terry? Did you? All jokes aside, did you really just say
a lot
Terry?
of them?
It's a whole lot of them, and what kind of words can I say on here?
I'm gonna slow you down because I'm trying to save you real quick. Give me a percentage, because when you say a lot, give me a percentage.
I would say they're about 70%.
How many?
About 70.
I say
Have you
80.
lost your fucking mind?
I say 80.
I'm gonna let you go first, Truth.
So let me get this right before we get into this. These are two beautiful black women, right? Hold on, because we're gonna get into this. There are two beautiful black women in front of me that literally just said that 80% of black men are gay.
I'm not even saying all black. It's 80% of black.
Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Let's be crystal clear. I said black men.
Okay.
She said 70. She said 70%. You said 80%. Is that your final answer?
85.
Wow, 85%. Cool. Bitch.
I'm changing mine because I'm narrowing it to black men. I'm going to say 6.
You can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. She can't. You cannot. She cannot. No, we're not changing anything. She heard me just like you heard me. So anyway, let's get back to this. Y'all are sitting in front of me saying that there are more gay black men than straight black men. Is this what two black women are sitting on here saying tonight?
Yes.
It's so sad.
One at a time. I'm going to start with Terry first because she was the first one to answer. Could you please tell me what supports your 75% of black men being gay theses, please?
I believe that at least 50% of them are outward. They out. So we can just look around. In most of the urban populated areas, we can just look around. Most of them don't hide it. They're out. The other 10 to 30%, what did I say, 70? So I'm like 50% are out and it's clear. The other 20% are the ones that us women have to really side eye, because a lot of these niggas is gay and they don't admit to being gay because they do gay acts and they say that's not gay. They say, oh, I was drunk and I just let him suck it. That's
I've never in my 40 odd years on earth have ever heard a man say I was drunk and let a man suck my penis. But wow. So this is crazy. Okay, Kimberly, your turn. Can you tell me why you believe that 80% of black men are gay?
I believe that 80% of black men are gay because, again, where I am, I see it a lot. And I see that 80% in Chicago. I see it in Atlanta. I see it in places that I travel to often. And again, just like Terry said that more than half is open. But with us, that I see, more than half is on the DL. But again, they live in a life with a wife, with kids, but they got their side man. They got their side nigga on the side. And a lot of that is going on. That they have a wife or they have a main girlfriend, but they still got that side guy on the side. And that's what they're doing. And I'm going to say 80% are gay or they being touched on by a man.
You know what? Yeah. All right. So there's a problem with that. I think we should all first know where this nonsense really originated or really gained a lot of traction. There was a bum in 2004 by the name of J.L. King, who wrote the book on the down low because he got caught by his wife with his legs in the air getting popped out by another man. Right? He wrote a book on it. She decided she was going to write a book to show you all the signs later on called On the Up and Up. And it instilled fear into Black women. It became viral even before we had the social media situation. So if you went on like Oprah and then you have a New York Times bestseller, that was the version of going viral. And what it did was it told people that Black men were on the down low because the dude got caught and he didn't want to necessarily seem embarrassed. He decided that he was going to normalize it and tell people what normal behaviors that normal men who were straight, how they behave, to try to connect it, to put doubt in all men, to popularize it so he wouldn't be the dude out here looking crazy because he was supposed to be a prominent figure in the community. And that's his problem. So now, ever since then, people have ran with it. Even if you project numbers, right, it's really like 3 to 5% that may be gay, right? If you try to go hard and you try to say that, oh, where there's a whole bunch of people in download, it only gets up to close to 7%. There's no evidence whatsoever to substantiate that there are 70%, 80%. These numbers are radical. There's no evidence to support that. It's stupid to even believe that. If you believe that, I think you're stupid as hell. And you should probably read more. You probably should go outside. I don't even care if you live in San Francisco, Atlanta, or Collingswood if you're from Jersey. Even if you live in one of those cities and you think that is 70 to 80%, you're stupid. Because that is far from the truth. Far from the truth. And you shouldn't be disrespecting us like that because it's not going down like that. I'll end it there for now.
That video was disappointing. I don't even know why. Damn, my bad. I don't know why he entertained them after they gave those percentages. That was ridiculous. I just would have cut it off right then and there because y'all playing in your ass. And then she sat up there and said 50% are out and like the side end. So I did read the book that you talking about, Trev. Like it was maybe like 2008 or 9 or something like that. But he did. It didn't necessarily scare me. Because y'all know if you know, you know.
Well, you smarter than that, Pearl.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But he did highlight some behaviors. And he gave some situations in there for people to pay attention to. But I don't think we just supposed to grab them and be like, ooh, every time one of my boyfriends is on the phone with one of his guys and they on there a little too long, they're gay. It's like, what? He was doing a little too much. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he was over pathologizing, like what Trev was saying, like normalized behaviors. That's why you had to like read the book to read the book. Yeah, that I'm kind of dead on that video. Like I said, that was nonsensical. I wouldn't entertain that. I'm gonna pass that. I land.